turn me up. I like my money like I like my niggas. Green face card, never decline, know what I mean. Act up and you gon' make me make a scene. Only time you hear my voice is when they play me on the screen. Got bad habits, I'm not the one you wanna keep. She a trap star, put that lady on a tree. Got her ass so shook, she shaking like an apple tree. Yeah, this life ain't meant for you, but baby girl, it's meant for me. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking my teeth.
Hey, vibers.
This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me.
What it do? It's my booshie from the south.
We running man just like these bitches run they mouth. I got the juice, but they still claiming it's a drought. If I say I'm coming through, I'm about to flip the house. That boy crazy, say he tryna have my baby. Hold on, Slim Shady, just like Mariah, drive him crazy. Got him stressed, make him feel it in his chest. Ask him how it feel, just like a bullet with no vest. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me.
Not the intro makes you twerk, baby. That's not the intro. That twerk has been living in you forever, baby. Don't blame the intro. Don't blame the intro, Muffin. Okay? Because you've been wanting to twerk, if we being honest here. You've been wanting to twerk. What's going on? Hey, Grandma 504. Hey, baby. How you doing? What's going on, everybody? So we about to get into this. Now, I was thinking about reviewing this one because a little birdie told me Sonya was out here making threats on this one towards someone named, who is it? That girl who put all her information out. Is that what happened? I'm just saying, is that true? Do we know that for sure? But there is a visit. There's a couple of there. I think we're behind like 3 of them. So y'all let me know. She said, wait, cash her outside? This geriatric hood booger did not invite someone to cash her outside. Now, Sonya. Wait, Sonya said cash someone outside? She wants to be caught outside? Wait, you baby, you want to cash me outside? Me, 5'8", me. You want me? You want to cash? Why would she be? That's a shame. Why would she be? Sonya, baby, let me show you something. Nema, you don't want to cash, girl. What can you do with this? What? Is she for real? She said, "Nuck if you buck." Well, here's the thing. Muffin. You know, that would be so unfair. Like, that would literally be a DEI kerfuffle. Like, why would I do that? That would be so DEI. You know what I'm saying? That would be like me, like, being, unfairly competing in the Special Olympics. Like, why? Why would I do that, Muffin? Wow. Guess it was a lemon drop talking, baby. Like, girl, stop. So yeah, that's exactly not elder abuse. Girl, stop it. Okay. Journey says, no, that would not be fair. That would not be fair. So is she for real? And look, just guys, gotta be careful. Okay, so one of my friends, she just made a post on YouTube in a chat room. And you know how, like, sometimes we troll and we're talking mess or whatever. While she was trolling and talking mess, YouTube, you know how Facebook would mute you and not let you talk for like 24 hours? YouTube did that to her. So be careful and make sure that you are creative with your mess when you getting into it. You know what I'm saying? Because like we don't need anybody being muted because of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Look, now we definitely have to review this video. But before we get it Yanni, I'm just trying to tell you, we both are, past our prime. You know what I'm saying? But I still got a few left in me. I don't know if I want to waste it on her, but I got a few left in me. You know what I mean? I got a few rounds left. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Thank you so very much, CJ. So I tell you what, we're gonna get into this share butters, and then we're gonna get into the mess. Okay. Do any of my vibers have any birthdays going on? Is anything going on that we need to be shouting about, that we need to be talking about? Anything going on? Let me know. Let me know. Let me see. Any birthdays? Any birthdays? Oh no, baby. You just wait. Okay. Give me 90 days and I'm gonna show you fine. I'm gonna show you fine, baby. Give me 90 days. Wow, she does not want these problems. Any birthdays or anything? Anything going on? Graduations? Shout out to Love Joy. Do us a favor, and I want us to give some special blue hearts and hugs and positive energy towards our good sister, Love Joy. Okay. Give her a Viber hug and some Viber love because we definitely love her. Send it to her. Okay. Send her the love. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this share butters. Okay. And then we're going to get right into the content. I cannot believe this. This product is so important because not only is it produced with care, but it actually has proven results. There have been over 10,000 units of this sold. The company name is sharebutters.com, and this was developed with love by a woman who simply wanted to help her beautiful daughter as she recovered from the devastating effects of cancer, chemo, and radiation burn, and has helped many others with fading stretch marks, eczema, and many other skin issues. Check out the website as it has tons of other valuable products. Check it out. There will be a link and a discount code pinned in the comments section of this video.
Nobody is above blocking. You stress me, I block you. You give me attitude, I block you. You come on my page, talk crazy stuff, I block you. You don't like me, me don't like you, I block you. It's real life.
And for old time's sakes, let's just go ahead.
Hey, it's Sonya. I'm out here at the DML party with Miss Waters. How's everybody doing? We outside today. With our girl Cougar. She's performing tonight. And I have a YouTube channel, which is Miss Waller. It's going around YouTube. It's kind of big. We're not going to talk about it, though. Everybody, have a good time tonight. Bye. I forgot to say her my first one, so I had an interview today with Miss.
She had an interview with who? Miss who? So actually, I forgot, y'all. Before we even get into that, can we talk about what's going on with the infamous blogger? Now, I know that if we talk about her, she actually likes it, right? She actually likes to be talked about. We know this. But baby, let's get into it. So how many court cases has it been where the infamous blogger ends up being talked about? And what is happening? What is happening? It's at this point, I think she likes it, y'all. I really think she likes it. I think she loves this. I think she really, really likes it. Be safe in those bushes while you driving, Muffin Lovejoy. Okay. Wait a minute. What you talking about, Dr. Chris? How do we ever miss the Claire Boutique link around? What you talking about, Muffin? I missed it. It's in what you talking about around Sonia's neck? What you mean? Now you know that's Tiffany. You know that's a Tiffany necklace. What are you talking about, Muffin? That's a Tiffany necklace, not Tiffany. Tiffany. Get with the program. The clip. Okay, look. Now I got to see what you're talking about. I have to see what you're talking about. Hold on. Let me see.
Hey, it's Sonya. I'm out here at the DML.
Wait a minute. Did y'all see it?
Hey, it's Sonya. I'm out here at the DML party with Miss Waters. How's everybody doing? We outside today. With our girl Cougar. She's performing tonight. And I have a YouTube channel, which is Miss Waller. It's going around YouTube. It's kind of big. We're not going to talk about it, though. Everybody, have a good time tonight.
Hold on, y'all. First of all, you know what we've never properly done? I don't know why. Because, typically we have manners. Vibers have manners, right? You know what we've never done, y'all? You know what we've never done? You know what? I need to find it. We never properly did away with Sonia's boobs. We never gave them the send-off that they deserve. So let me see. Let me find a song, okay? Let me find a song, all right? If you're watching this on a playback, more than likely this is going to be off because we cannot keep our videos monetized with copyrighted music in it. So I definitely will be editing it. But let me see. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday, or this is for my homies. I should have rewritten a song. This is for my titties, something like that. Let me see. We gotta say bye. We gotta say bye to Sonia's boobs. That's what we got. We have to say goodbye to Sonia's boobs. It's only right. It's only right. We never gave them the proper send-off. So that's what we're going to do right now. That's what we're about to do. Okay. We're going to say goodbye. Because, they were, this is probably the last time we actually saw them was in this video. It's been a long, you said, which one we doing? It's so hard to say goodbye. Or this is for the, yeah, I think you're right. This is for my titties. We're going to sing that one. We never gave them the proper send off, Okay. Why did I put in the search bar, this is for my titties? I meant this is for my homies, honey. Okay. We have to, we got to do the girl right. We got to do the girl right. Okay. So moment of silence because they're gone. First of all, let's go ahead and look at them real quick. Matter of fact, I know what to do. Okay. We're going to put it right there. Let me okay. Let me gosh, why isn't it working for my background? Well, we might as well have it dark, because we're mourning the tits, okay? Okay. Yes. Just saying. It's unfortunate, Y'all don't know what it's like to be blessed to have your boobs with you all the time. Okay? Yes. See you when I get there. R.I.P. Sonia's boobs. Okay? That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me put myself back in my little comfy space, okay? My modern decor. Okay? We're back now. Okay? Exactly. Fly high boobs. Fly high. Okay? Fly high boobs. The titties was struggling though. They was really struggling, they needed I'm just saying. Shout out to I Am Unique. Thank you so very much for this super chat. I Am Unique says maybe another PPP loan would have helped her. Perhaps. All right, y'all. Let's get into this mess. I'm so ignorant, and guess what? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Let's get into it. All right. Shout out to phone calls from prison. If you're just here for the first time, we are going to be reviewing the call from the Cobb County Jail. And this is Shirley Strawberry's now incarcerated ex-husband. Look, there's a lot to catch up on, but it's still really funny, still really interesting. So come through and check it out, y'all. Check it out. So let's get into it. All right, let's go.
The calls in this video are from a few days after the Tasha K show. Sonya vents and Nesto talks about a 30-page letter that he received from his attorney. Take a listen.
Wait, what? What? Did she say a 30-page? Now look, now you can't be out here outdoing Aaliyah, okay? Aaliyah sent 12-page letters, and Lord knows that was excessive. But a 30, I'm sending you a 30-page letter. What? Wow.
Hello. How are you?
Good. I just called the other one that didn't answer.
I was getting out my purse because I was in Houston, and I was I was trying to get it out this purse. It's kind of hard to maneuver. So by the time I got it, it stopped ringing. So now that's fine. We got 4 on this one left, so we could just ride this one out and then start using the other one.
Okay, cool. How's your day going?
I got good. Oh my God. I just left the house. I got a babysitter. Woohoo! Because everybody was busy tonight. And I met Madison and Diamond up here at Houston. And so we're gonna go run over to Monticello or Monticello. I don't know how everybody pronounces it differently. And hang out for just an hour. Because I have to do some stuff, some work tonight when my niece get off work.
Oh,
because of all the messiness.
Okay. So it's more, huh?
I actually was listening to, I saw the heading talking about Shirley calls Sonya. And I'm sitting here like, what the hell is this? And so they're going to say, because me and you were talking, we don't do names. And we were talking about LA furniture. And because, she's in radio, they're going to assume it was Shirley. I'm sitting there like, okay, so y'all act like we only know one person that do one thing. Like, no, we wasn't talking about her. And why would she call me? You sound dumb. That's why she asked me in the interview.
Who was saying that? I think I do remember somebody trying to say something similar to that. But like, who believed that Shirley would call Sonya? Who believed that? I don't think anybody did. I just don't. Like, what are we saying here?
Oh,
you don't talk to Shirley?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, what would I talk? Like, you sound stupid.
Oh, they made it.
Like, I was in Florida the whole time talking to him on the phone. So how would I, like, that don't even make sense. You stupid. That was a dumb question.
So you need your hype man. Hype man when you talk.
Right. Yeah. But you know who we was talking about. So I'm sitting here like, they act like they know all the players in the game.
They don't.
They don't.
Oh, but we do. Oh, we definitely know all the players in the game. Shout out to my girl Alive TJ on the Cash App. Thank you so very much for supporting me. I appreciate it, girl Alive. Thank you so much. So, yeah.
At all. Like, y'all know all the players. And then, it was a call with y'all 3 on there. It's just stupid. How do we trying to figure out what's going on? Like, you don't even know anything. Like, how? That's like me walking into somebody's conversation like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. You don't.
No, you don't.
You could never.
So you think
never.
Girl, like, here's the thing. Muffin, you just became an insider. You literally just became an insider. You do realize that, right? You were not too much further removed than any of the rest of us outside of the fact that you probably had his his in need of repair member near you. You know what I'm saying? Like you were not family, honey. You forced your way in, and through desperation and abandonment, he had to actually go ahead and go with it. Okay. So Muffin, no, okay. Them folks said Shirley did not know who Sonya was until Crail took her to that soup and sandwich lunch, allegedly. Yes. Crail added you to the group chat, Muffin. Crail added you to the group chat. Okay. That's what happened.
You don't play the whole thing. You don't heard the whole thing. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't hear the. No. I haven't heard the interview yet.
Oh,
But Maddie told me today that a couple of her friends who I was out with, who know me from being out with them, but didn't know about the situation, had caught her and was like, "Oh, that's that girl that be with us." And it was like, "Oh, we real mad at some bloggers because they was like they were saying that you know, I had my facts together and I came in there, you know, this, that, and the other, but and talked to how they did it, but I don't know how it, you know, how she tried to do the interview, how she actually played it.
Oh, you're saying they said you had your facts together?
Yeah. They was, you know, she was like, they was seeing you. They didn't even know. You know, they was like, they was seeing you. And I was like, well, a lot of people know how messy she is anyway. And how she twists shit.
But they said.
But they were like, right, they were in support of, you know, our situation. And you too, because it was like, yeah, it's just,
Okay, so let's Negro explain this. The only people that could possibly be supporting you in this mess are fellow side chickens, right? Women of low moral character, okay? Definitely not dignified, upstanding members of the community. They had to be fellow criminals and whores in order to support you. Girl, bye. You had your facts together. You had your facts together. Mm-mm. No way you had your facts together. You had your facts together about what? That was embarrassing. And it got worse because of how much time has passed and we didn't realize how bad she was lying. Girl, your facts. I don't think so, Muffin. I don't think so.
This chef out going in on her.
Say what?
And I was like, yeah, because he's a very mild-spoken person, but if you hit a button, and because it's been so much and so long of this bullshit, of course, any little thing at this point is going to set a person off. That's just what it is.
It is what it is.
And y'all give no fucks about, you know, this is his life. And y'all on there just trying to, you know, poke fun, and y'all trying to be.
Did you give a damn about his wife's life? Did you give a damn about her career and her public reputation when you was on? Like, it's really interesting that the side chick and the husband expect us to have more consideration than they did. Like, gone out of here. Shout out to Listen to Me. Thank you so very much for the super chat. I appreciate you so much, Muffin. Thank you.
Bullies and everybody talking mad-ish, you know. Playing with like don't play with the case, you know.
Right. That's right.
Don't play with the case. There's nothing to play with.
I'm gonna play with the case. I've been playing with the case since I found out about the case, and I'm gonna keep playing with the case. And I want somebody to stop me from playing with the case. That's what I want. I want somebody to stop me from playing with the case.
This is why, and this is why. Mm-hmm.
No, I said I'm surprised they let it play the whole thing that me and them were talking.
I don't. Well, I'm sure they probably edit or cut stuff out. I don't know. I gotta look at. I'm gonna listen to it tonight. That's what I am going to do. I'm gonna listen to it tonight and I'm gonna record it.
Okay, I sent you.
You know, that's what I did.
I know you do. I sent you.
Yeah.
I sent you. My nephew play football, but he worked.
Mm-hmm.
He used to work for me, but. And that's the one going to.
Yes, Leela, you heard the ice cream truck. I opened the window behind me to let a little fresh air in, and yes, that was the ice cream truck. It's every day the ice cream truck.
Everything that's going on in that person.
With the incident.
Yes, you got it.
That's the one that came to the rescue when she got beat up.
Yeah.
I took the picture of her. Yeah, her. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, got to find his Instagram. You can call. You can call Junior. Junior should have it because he's on TikTok and. But you find that.
Okay.
That they're gonna
I'm gonna go get the police report on that too, on all of that.
Oh, yeah.
That police report on all of that, because that's part of her character.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why do these two low-brained individuals always bring up character when they have no character? I don't understand. I don't know anybody that lacks character more than these two. Shout out to Sassy Experience. Thank you so very much, Girl Alive, for the super sticker. She says nobody played with the case more than Slut Puppy, and can we get an amen?
Yeah, that's part of her character.
Okay, so it's out there then. So, okay.
You do your part, I'm gonna do my part. You know what I'm saying? You study and make sure when you in court, you know what it is. You know?
Yeah. I got it.
And I'll get the police report.
Okay. Well, you out there getting...
Because we already know how Fulton County ride. They like... And I found that article yet again when I was telling you about the boy who got falsely accused of the murder, and then the guy came forward and said he did it, and they still had that boy in jail for 5 years after the guy who did it admitted that he did it, you know, and they still was like trying to fight, like, let him out. Like, I don't get that, how y'all just want somebody in jail innocent. Like, that's crazy.
Right, because Nesto's innocent. We keep forgetting. Grandma 504, thank you so very much for the super sticker. I missed you too, Muffin. Yes, I did. Okay. And we have another one from our girl alive, Miss J. Hey. Thank you so very much, Miss J. Definitely appreciate it.
Crazy how cold the world is. And if I was rich, I wouldn't donate to nobody either. And if I was Steve with all the money he got, I wouldn't donate shit to the Black community. I'll get a kid. You know what I'm saying? That'll be it. If you're not a child, I'm not giving it to you. That'll be the only part of Black community out. Because the Black community trying to destroy them. All of this that's going on is the Black community.
Was the Black community trying to destroy Shirley Strawberry's marriage? Oh, no. That was you, Muffin. That was you. I love how the Black community is supposed to be carrying each other on its back and overlooking the sins of each other, except when it comes to you screwing this woman's husband and robbing other Black people. Okay. Did we forget that Nesto's crimes have only and always been against Black people? Why is that? Why is that off the table? All of his crimes have been against Black people. Like, that's why I don't do that Shea Butter Hotep, RBG, coconut oil shit. That's exactly why I don't do it.
That's all it is. The Black community trying to destroy him and everybody up under the umbrella of him. Because that's what she kept going there. And I'm like, I don't know that, man. Why you keep talking like I was like, you sound dumb. Y'all calling me the side chick. When has the side chick ever been, you know what I'm saying, with the wife and the husband? Like, y'all sound stupid. You keep calling me the side chick. But
baby, okay, so calling you a side chick is actually respectful. Because she could have just called you a whore. You know, she could have called you a hoe. She could have called you a slut. She could have called you all manner of things. But calling you a side chick is actually a lot more respectful than especially when you're talking to a married woman. Just stop. Shout out to Sunshine. Thank you so very much, Sunshine, for the super sticker. She said, great job, Skeletor. Okay. Amen.
But you act like I'm supposed to be cool with the wife.
Wow.
Like, you sound dumb.
Where's the Black community now? So the Black community is only supposed to be there for the thugs and the criminals, right? And to make sure that we don't say anything bad about them. But the Black community cannot not sleep with each other's husbands?
Nothing of what you're saying is making any sense.
It's making no sense. None of that shit making
Pick your poison. It ain't making no sense. Y'all all over the place. And she stopped speaking to him in July. She said she's divorcing him in September. And y'all still rat with the side chick situation, knowing all these calls are not even romantic at all. It's just a conversation. What you doing? How your day? You know what I'm saying? So this is the killer part. I was in one of the things last night.
You know what?
That girl kept going, amen. She kept going, Jesus, this, and God, and the church, and all this. But you steady calling me a hoe. Y'all steady with the negative, derogatory comments.
Amen. Okay. Don't you know what amen means? Okay. Do you know what it means?
Man, y'all steady trying to tear a situation down, but you keep trying to put God in, you know what I'm saying, in your
Baby, that didn't have nothing to do with God, okay? That didn't have nothing to do with God, okay? But you know what? Some of us, have a little morality and know them, okay? It wasn't no church service over here just because you felt red to filth, muffin, okay? But no, look, y'all, I can get on some petty shit now.
conversation. How can you sit there and be godly and at the same time be godly? You're trying to tear something down, and it stuff don't even make sense.
Tear what down? Oh, let me stop. I'm sorry, y'all.
That's what you're trying to tear down. We could be talking about flying a kite, and she can come cut the tape and start talking derogatory about that. And it's like, but you're supposed to be godly. You keep trying to bring amen and Jesus and amen and church and the Lord and all this, but at the same time, you messy as fuck.
Amen.
Oh, well, you got a lot to
messy as fuck.
Yes,
but you talk about, right, it's going on tonight, right? I had something to drink tonight. Oops, sorry. Right, and I was just like, y'all are fucking crazy with that shit. You can talk about me not being godly, but how about I'm way better being not godly than all you hypocrites that keep talking about God. Everybody's supposed to be a children of God, and you're supposed to love all the children of God.
That's bullshit. The Bible don't even say you're supposed to love everybody. Okay. Since we in the Bible, let's go to the Apostle David. Okay. David prayed for his enemies to die. Okay. There were plenty instances of hate in the Bible. You ain't gotta love everybody. Everybody ain't God's children or child. Girl, bye.
Because you're the church and all of this, that, and the other. But I can't tell. Not when you sitting here spewing.
What do I lead with, y'all? I am not saved. I'm not stepping foot in the church unless my granny makes me go. Okay? Ain't interested. Been there, done that. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Muffin. What I am gonna do is you might want to call me one. You might want to say that I'm one, because here's the thing. I ain't gonna mess with nobody's husband. Okay? I'm not gonna steal from nobody. I'm not going to lie on nobody. I'm not going to scam nobody. I'm not going to do that type of shit. Am I perfect? No. But I bet you look, stop it. Okay? Stop it.
Evil and talking mad shit about people.
Okay, well, go ahead on.
Yeah.
You need to take your good sit tonight.
That's why I don't like I don't like the Bible toters. You know, the ones that always keep the amen and the God, and every conversation they want to talk about God, and they just steady spewing shit.
Okay.
Like, shut the F up with it.
Okay.
For real.
Okay then.
Y'all more dangerous than anybody. For real. That's why when people always talk about God and we're not in church, and they keep talking about Jesus and this and this, oh, let me get away from you, because you're a problem. Because there's something wrong with you. Because that's, and I stray from them people. I don't have a problem with people that just, talk and
That's a hell of a thing to talk about. You do know that, right?
I was just getting ready to say that, Alikia. You got a problem. Look, I'm not the Bible thumper. I just know what's in there. Okay. And I know how to properly apply it and rightly divide that word. Okay. But on the other hand, let's talk about your friend girl. Okay. Let's talk about your friend girl. Okay. Let's talk about that one. All right. I ain't never sold anything sexual. Okay. Look, she the one that's been on the telephone host role, not me. She's the one that's going around showing titties for content, not me. Okay. She's the one over there got videos up on her channel talking about having threesomes and shit, not me. But she's also the one that got Jesus and God in her mouth. That's the ordained minister, not me. Matter of fact, both the ordained ministers on this platform that do this content are equally as evil and low down and dirty and manipulative. Like, stop it. Stop it, Muffin.
It is. You going to hell before me. That's how that goes. You going to hell before me, because the one thing I do is respect all human beings, living beings, and I'll sit there and degrade.
You respect all human. Did you respect Shirley Strawberry's marriage? You didn't respect Shirley. You didn't respect her daughter. You didn't respect alleged victims. You didn't do any of that. Okay? You called Shirley's daughter out of her name. you know, you were all up in this woman's marriage, and you're talking about you don't disrespect people, you respect everybody. Are you sure, Muffin? Are you sure that's the hill we want to go down? I don't think so, Muffin.
Great, and talk about and try to bully and none of that, you know. But that's all y'all doing, and y'all know damn well. And and she incites it. She incites the bullying. You know, she's like the ringleader of the bullshit.
Which one is this?
That's that one that put my mother's information.
Oh, yeah.
Who did that? Somebody put her information. Who do she keep talking about? She said somebody. Lord have mercy. Who done that to her?
Brother's information, her. That her.
Okay.
Yeah, she's talking about amen, and then I'm a hoe in the same sentence.
Amen,
like, really,
use
I'm
a hoe.
Girl, I be fucking.
Amen, use a hoe. Amen, use a hoe. Absolutely.
Be a hoe.
Hey, my piece ain't sharper than yours now. I'm telling you that right now.
No, it's not. And then talking about me.
My mouthpiece ain't sharper than hers. You better ask somebody. Baby, you better ask somebody. Okay, she knows that's not a lie. She knows that's a lie. She would never get into, I wouldn't even have to say not one expletive. I wouldn't have to use any foul language to read that girl from A to Z. This she knows. She doesn't have the vocabulary nor the intellectual fortitude to go toe to toe on anything with me ever. She knows this. You know this. Okay. You all know this. Okay. And if anybody around you is being honest with, they'll tell you. Okay. Uncle Dre, tell his hoe. Tell your mans. Okay. We please stop it.
Shaking. I'm sitting here like this. I had a gun to my head. What the fuck am I shake at her interview for? I didn't shake when I had a gun to my head.
You were shaking.
You talking about shaking at an interview?
You got a lot.
Man, you don't even understand. You don't even know. She don't even know my street situation. For real. It ain't even on paper. For real.
Oh, so you're admitting to be a thug. See, I'm not a thug, Muffin, but I'll put a thug down. Okay? I'm not a thug. Okay? So no, I ain't did no time, Muffin, because I don't do crimes. Okay? But I know you not trying to talk greasy to me. I hope that you're this confident during trial time, because Muffin, I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh yes, I'm definitely coming. I hope she's still feeling that way. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Shout out to Love to Shop 1212. Hey girl, alive. Thank you so very much for this super chat. She says she believes in hell, but not God. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Okay. Shout out to my girl 80% CMOS. Come on, Chicago. It's some hoes in this house. It's some hoes in this house. If you see them, point them out. Exactly. You know, I know. Okay. Shout out to Sunshine again. She says, use a hoe. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. If you see them, point them out. All right. Okay. Shout out to Irie Vibes. She says, hello, this heifer weighs 50 pounds, soaking wet and talking tough through the gaps in her teeth. Baby, stop it. Just stop it. Okay. Look, I'm so confident that I'm going to wear all white to court. Okay. I'm gonna wear all white. That's what I'm gonna do. That's how confident I am.
For real. None of it. And it ain't even on paper. So you're talking about the wrong situation. That's how that goes. You're talking about the wrong one.
Okay.
For real. That's what she's doing. She's talking about the wrong one.
And I'm gonna continue to.
That's what she's doing.
Well, then you
catch me outside.
Yeah, you got your okay then. Well, then guess what? Hey.
Did this chicken head just say catch me outside? Y'all, did she say catch me outside? Are we for real? Girl. Okay.
You got it. That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm. Catch me outside. That's what I'm saying. Catch me outside. Okay. Catch me outside.
Will do.
What's the name of that drink you just drank?
Lemon drop. And listen, half of it's still at the bar. Half of it's still at the bar. I don't drink. So half of it's still at the bar. I took like 3 sips, and I'm like, yeah.
Okay, well, you need.
Where are we going after that? I got a babysitter. Where are we going?
Okay, where you going? Home?
We're going to Monticello's. I don't even know how everybody pronounces differently, so I don't know. We're going to go there briefly. Me and Maddie going to go there, and then Dinah, she got to take care of, Dinah, Scrappy's ex.
What? That's who you with?
Dinah, yeah, that's who I'm with. Yeah, so she got to go. Right, yeah, mm-hmm.
And you're old enough to be Diamond's mother. Think about that. How old is Diamond? Let me see. I'm pretty sure Sonya is old enough to be Diamond's mom. Hold on. Let's see. Diamond from Love and Hip Hop. I know she is. Okay. All right. This girl is the same age as your daughter, just like a year and a half older than my daughter. Why are you hanging out with people's? Is she for real? She cannot. Are y'all for real? Wait, let me make sure because it's a couple of diamonds. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I know good and hell well. Same thing. Why is she hanging around with children? That is so weird, y'all. Exactly. A geriatric hen. What is going why would she be hanging out with that? Don't even make no sense. Okay. Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley says Sonya, catch her outside, baby. Like for real. I mean, I stood up a little while ago when the stream first started. You want to catch me outside? Do you know what that looks like to catch me outside? Let me remind you, honey, what catching me outside. You want to catch me outside. This what you want to catch outside? Me. Do you see how big my arms are? Like me? Girl. Anyway. Wow. Shout out to Sassy Experience again. Thank you so much for the super chat. She says 1 minute she wants to be respected like Coretta, but then next she's pretending to be the Bonnie to his Clyde. Girl, sit your weary exactly. Go somewhere and sit down, baby. Okay. Go somewhere and sit down. Who me? You want to catch me outside? You want to catch me outside, baby? You don't want to catch me outside, baby. The only place you want to catch me is Ross. That's about all, okay? Because I ain't about to go to jail inside Ross because I can't get put out of the store that I go to all the time. No.
She had to take care of somebody that's ill in her family right now.
Yeah.
So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. He was my name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, was he?
Yeah.
No,
that's what we told
that. Oh, okay. Hey. They was taping on Tuesday. Not Tuesday, they taped Wednesday night, Love and Hip Hop. They was taping, her and Maddie was taping. Because Maddie's on there with her.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you'll be on the net.
Listen, these mother effers, they had me so heat last night. I was sitting there listening to that shit I should turn this off. But at the same time, I have to address some of the things, but it's y'all some effing idiot. But that's okay. Because come Monday morning, I'm about to shut everybody's shit down.
Oh, okay. All right then.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to call an attorney. I think that'll sound hard today.
I'm gonna call an attorney to tell people to stop talking about you.
Because it's fucking with the criminal case. Fucking with his freedom. And that's the main priority.
He's fucking with his. How does she? Okay, let's talk about it for a second. because I know y'all didn't heard. I'm the only one that ain't heard the call yet. How are we fucking with his freedom? Fucking with your freedom means that you're committing crimes. We're not messing with his freedom because we're doing commentary on the case. That's not messing. Like how dumb can you have to be? How is that messing with his freedom? Analytical one says she wants to catch you outside to ask advice to grow her edges back. Perhaps. But like honestly, like what is she even saying? She really did. Vic thought that she was triple OG after this. She absolutely did. Okay. Thank you. Because baby, if Shirley was my mama, I would be the biggest problem for her. Baby. The biggest problem. Oh, and
right now. Y'all need to shut up about his case. Y'all can talk about all that other stuff. Stop talking about his case.
Yeah, that ain't good right there now. That ain't good right there.
Yeah, don't talk about his case at all. Don't talk about his case at all. Because they're not even investigating. This is the thing. Y'all talking mad ish about it, but you're not even doing the homework to even have an opinion. That's the problem. Because everybody out here can get accused of anything. And if you say just because you're accused, you're guilty, why even go to court? Why go to court? If accusation means you're guilty, then let's just go straight to jail.
Muffin, we did our homework. We all did. Okay, we did it so well that we made it easy for anybody that wanted to pick up where we left off, and which is what happened. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could come in behind baby. Bougie and I left a master class on how to scale this content down to science. Okay. It wasn't that easy. It wasn't that hard. We broke it all the way down. Okay. You're just salty. You're salty, Muffin. So salty that the pressure is up.
Sounds stupid. Us law-abiding people, just please, everybody break the law. If you speed, stop sign, everybody.
Now everybody breaks the law, and we're comparing a traffic violation to taking $250,000 from someone. Okay.
Break the law. Feed the birds, feed the homeless. Everybody break the law. Everybody break the law. There's so many laws out here, y'all don't even know about them.
Don't ain't nobody, because I got.
You don't even know. It's a lot of laws out here, and everybody breaks the law. Trust and believe. Everybody breaks the law.
This is true now.
Everybody.
I don't break the law, but I do break cluckers. Okay? I break a clucker.
They do. Mm-hmm.
Okay, then.
Oh, amen to that. Girl.
That shit done got to popping again like that?
Yeah, mate, listen. That's what I got to do. That's why I got to get a lawyer and shut it down. Because it ain't going nowhere. It ain't going to shut itself down. I already see it. Apparently, there's nothing. They keep making it way more than what it is by adding all the lies and you know, the overzealous and ooh, so this is this and this, you know, and then people just keep tuning in. And as long as they're getting 35,000 clicks, you know, $100. The one interview got 119 clicks. The little short little thing for Tasha and me.
What?
119,000. Yes. So that's why I'm like, all right, I gotta get a lawyer straight down.
That shit is a football.
They can talk about it. They can talk about it after his court case is over.
How'd that work out for you, Muffin?
They'll be on something else, but by then. But at this point, everything needs to be shut down.
Guess what's happened since this phone call? Like there came a whole bunch of other people talking about him too. Do you know how many people are talking about? Didn't you say it's over 100 channels talking about Nesto?
That's what it needs to be. Everything needs to be shut down. Lock it.
Okay.
Lock and load.
Okay, lock and load.
How are you doing, handsome man?
Hey, man, I'm just sitting here. Man, you got a firecracker on here today. Wow. Okay, well, at least you're out there enjoying yourself. That's a good thing.
You know, they push a button. It's like, you know why? Because I was like, I need to distract myself. Because what'll happen is some shit that I don't want to happen. You know, so it's like, let me distract myself. And that's the problem. I have no distraction because all I do is sit in my house. Sometimes I have the baby with me. Sometimes I don't. But other than that, I don't have a true distraction. So I was like, let me come outside and get a distraction on this situation so that I can, you know,
you'll see a different perspective of other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes
I need to have a true distraction.
Yeah. Well, it seems like you got it together right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
They own one is what it is. They own one. But who cares?
You feel like you're losing?
Losing what? Weight? Look, weight?
Yeah. No.
No. You know what? All that's irrelevant. Like I say, only thing is, the main thing, the main focus is just the case. All that other little stupid shit they talking about, who gives about it? Because they don't know your relationship. They don't know shit. So they can sit there and speculate and this, that, and other and talk mad shit all they want. They don't know. So they can't say. You know? And the thing of it is, it ain't even your business what he do with his dick, her. Like, why would you even ask me if I fucked him? All these people I talk to about like that is.
So let me get this straight. You wanted to go on one of the largest bloggers platforms. For what reason if it wasn't our business? Baby, if you didn't want it to be our business, we probably wouldn't have been talking about you past December of last year. If you didn't want it to be your business. Okay, but you kept providing the content, Muffin. You kept providing the content. Did y'all see she was even going on little struggle channels? You know? She was even going on look, people was emailing me because they was ambushing her ass, sending me an email saying, "Hey, Nyla, if you want to get up on the panel, I'm finna have Sonya over there if you want to come." Okay? Like, girl, bye.
My closest friends. We're not close friends, so why would you ask me if we fuck?
Ain't that something?
You know? You sound dumb as hell asking a stranger if they fuck somebody you don't even know, that you have nothing to do with.
Why were you on a blogger's platform? The nature of a blogger is to get to the wine, get to the tea, get in your business, right? So if you get up there and you start running off at the mouth, you've left yourself. Like, what is she even saying? Right. It was an interview. Like, why would you, if you didn't want this association and the attachment and all this kind of stuff, you would have went up there. Like, don't be playing victim now. Shout out to Sonya's white muscle t-shirt. She says, "I don't like my chat not being green, feeling some kind of way, but we're not gonna talk about it in my Sonya." You know what? I turned memberships on the other one. I'm working on some branding things or whatever because each channel is gonna be let me go ahead and just tell y'all. My alter egos are gonna be in operation. Okay. So the other channel, which is currently called Great on Topics, I'm not gonna say the name because I haven't changed it yet. Basically, over there, court is going to be in session. Okay. We're having court over there and we're just going to be, reviewing, like, how I would do like the crime deep dives and stuff like that. This channel will still be, let's address it. Right. And we're just going to address everything. We're going to address them. Okay. Dumb folks and all this kind of stuff and everything under the sun. But yeah, it's going to be a whole little rebranding thing. I'm working on some stuff, the emojis and all this kind of stuff and rolling it out. And then if people want to join a membership over there, over here, they'll have the option. I just didn't turn it on. So I understand though, but I thank you, Muffin. I love you. I absolutely love you. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun with it though. I can't wait. We're gonna have some fun with it over there.
Only person that can walk up and ask me that is his wife. That's it.
Girl, bye. And don't forget to catch me on the Tasha K Live app, okay? Don't forget to catch me over there. So why would a wife dignify a scuttle bucket with anything? Like, why would a classy, paid, educated, crime-free, successful, articulate woman of standard address you? Like, what wife is addressing? Like, the only thing that would make a wife or like if I was gonna address some, I would have to know, like I would have to know her. Of course, I would address my husband first and the most, but you would have to like be my friend or in my circle for me to feel obligated to get in your face. Why would a wife even acknowledge you? Like that don't even make no sense. Like, why would that happen? Why? That don't even make no sense. Girl, if you don't go sit down somewhere, go sit your bony butt down somewhere, girl, bye. Miss J, hey now. She says, who does a whole slore tour, but like a whole slore tour, but calling us dumb? You are paying. Okay, let's put it like this. Whatever she spent on that Mini Cooper, on that 2008 80,000 mile having Mini Cooper, she's literally could have bought it 2 or 3 times paying for calls. Okay, you could have been had you a car, Muffin. You could have been had you a car. You could have been had a car, but no, Muffin, you don't want to have a car. You want to talk to the inmates. Like, just really think about that. You're calling other people dumb. Shirley is going about her $5 million contract having ass self, minding her own business, drinking her water, being hydrated, showing her little abs and her little flat belly and all this kind of stuff, and her curvy body, the stuff that you don't have, curves, hips, a womanly figure, you know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. She's showing all that out here, catching awards, catching flights, living in luxury dwellings, right? Like, girl, but you out here robbing Peter to pay Paul to talk to this illiterate inmate. That's what you're doing. Ugh.
That's it. Maybe the children, depending,
Beyonce.
But other than that, you can't ask me shit about my body at all.
And I was not going
at all.
That lady. I was not.
You got reservations? Okay, I want to give you mine. I didn't. Yeah, I said at the bar. What'd you say?
Okay, y'all supposed to go?
No. I was talking to a woman that just walked. That was just coming in because I got a reservation and we don't need it because I'm going somewhere. We're going somewhere else. So I was gonna give somebody my reservation.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, black girl. I like. Yeah, I'm driving.
Good, I watch it.
But I only had 3.
Whole time quiet as it kept. From what I heard, a little birdie told me Shirley be laughing at Nesto. By the way, Shirley laughs at him. She has seen what he has literally been reduced to. You know what I'm saying? Like, whole time she's laughing, at you. Laughing at you is what she's doing. Walking back and forth to the toilet in the jailhouse. Doing the shuffle, the shackle shuffle walk of shame. Okay, she's been laughing at you. That's what's been happening, child. Like, honestly, she knows all about you.
They say you're nasty.
And she thinks it's hilarious.
Of a drink. Although, yeah, it affected me, but it shouldn't, I don't know, I'm pretty good. I ain't going to go down the street. And I'm not, what my Stella, whatever that is. And it's close to my house. So I'm going to be in the area. Okay.
Okay, now.
I only have 3 steps. The drink is still.
Right. This Negro done been reduced to toilets and tablets. And like, that's your man, though. That's your man. That's your man. Like, you gotta buy ramen noodles for your man. Just really think about how depressing that could be. Is that what you do, like, for Valentine's Day? What is y'all anniversary? Do you buy Nesto, Zuzus, and Wham Whams for y'all's anniversary? Do you buy a special can of Spam and Vienna sausages so that he could have a meat product with his dinner? Or do you buy beef jerky for him to have in his cell for your anniversary? I'm wondering. Because, how do y'all celebrate your love? How do you celebrate your love? Do you, buy him an extra box of Ho-Hos? Do you, buy him, an extra pair of underwear or something. Like, how does one go about courting a locked up man? Most of us will never know because we don't do time with Negroes. Okay. Ciao.
3/4 full is the drink. It's still like, I had literally 3 sips of the drink.
So what time you going to work tonight?
Oh, when she get off work, then me and her, I'm gonna take the baby with me, and then we're gonna go over to Sid's house and do what we gotta do. Get on there. I gotta watch the video. Watch the interview and stuff.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, lock and load then. Lock and load then. Do your thing. Do what you need to do. I just want to tell you that about little guy. So.
Right.
They're gonna tell you everything. They gonna.
That's good because we're gonna need him in court as a character witness and a witness to that situation. Because he probably heard. Was he on site when the people that beat her up was there, so he could hear why they were beating her up?
No, he went and got
him. Did she give in the police report the names of the people that beat her up, or she didn't give no names?
Yes, she did. That's what she said. Said they picked her up. Said police.
Okay, because we need to find the people that beat her up, because that's gonna be a character witness to her.
Yeah.
To what she did.
So.
Okay.
Okay. All right, love. You be careful out there. Be very careful out there.
Very careful.
Yeah, be careful out there.
Yeah, I'm very careful.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, one guy was like, I'm Team Sonya. I see what she's doing. She's standing by her friend and she's making sure he's good while you're in jail.
Oh, Mammy, I'd be in trouble if you left me now. I don't know where to get free love, and I just don't know how. Oh, Mammy, what am I gonna do? I need you here, right here. And girl, you know nobody wants you. I'm a friends, call me a fool. They say, let the mammy take care of you. So I try to be hip and think like the crowd, yeah. And not only the...
Neil was like, you just as dumb as she is. I was like, y'all sound, see how hateful you are, Miss Jesus? How hateful you are? So because I'm supporting a friend during a fucked up time in his life, and this guy sees it and understands it, because probably he understands how it is with the, the justice system. You telling him he fucked up? You telling him he fucked up?
Who is she talking about? Because, like, first of all, why are you trying to convince everyone that you weren't the side chick and that this was just your friend Muffin? Stop it.
Fuck out of here with your Jesus loving ass. Sounds stupid.
Hey man,
it's wrong to love Jesus. Did you tell Nesto and the infamous blogger that did you like Jesus love himself? What's wrong with that? What Jesus ever do to you?
Yeah. All of that, what you popping about right now, that's what you need to be popping on right there. You are the true next Wendy Williams.
I'm
being honest with you because.
Did Nesto? I did not hear Nesto say that she's the next Wendy Williams. Did I hear that? I heard this man say that Sonya is the next Wendy Williams. Oh, I know what he means. You mean the next person to get a conservatorship? Yeah, I agree. She needs a conservatorship. Let's go.
Boy, they can't handle you now.
Right.
And if I
no, because I've been really mild about it, like really mild about it. Like me and you, Vent. But I've been really mild about it. But I can get out of character and be worse than all my sisters put together. You know how they roll. I can be worse than all of them put together.
Sonya, Muffin, look, you don't want none, Muffin. You don't want none. You don't want none, boo.
Hey, Diamond, y'all about to leave? You didn't get cake. That's just you don't do that cake. You got that guy. You got that guy. She swallows me. All right, Diamond. Where you put? Oh, you already got. We can try. I can try. It's not for us. We gotta go. Yeah, all right, let's go. Oh, I'm sleeping.
Okay.
I'm sleepy.
Go and have your thing.
You have 1 minute remaining.
And you put another thing in there for this shit go out now, the truth. All right. I love you.
Love you too.
Talk to me tomorrow.
Okay, bye. Be safe.
So how many hours? Bye.
Child, shout out to Sexy RN, CCRN. Thank you so very much. She said, Nesto actually thought she would be successful in YouTube and make millions. Con artist, con by a trick. That's what I'm saying, but that just lets you know how dumb he is. Like, to even think for 5 minutes that she would be a successful person on social media. It's not easy. I know, like, we make it look like it's easy, but it's not easy. It's not easy. You know what I mean? I mean, certain circumstances have made it easier for some people sometimes or whatever, but to just come in and there is no community built around you and you have to build your shit out the mud and stuff like that and just do your thing. No, you don't. You just can't start a channel. Well, you know, I have always been the exception, but I'm just saying, but bitch, you not me. I'm just saying she can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's the thing. If she was smart, she could have been extremely pragmatic and she really could have made this work. At the height of that thing, of this story coming out, the channels were doing numbers talking about this stuff at the height. I think that when that shit happened last year, it took the wind. I think it took the wind out of the interest in it. There's a few of us that are still interested in or whatever, but she could have really turned that into something. You know what I mean? Even if she wanted to remain the side chick, she didn't have to fight with, she didn't have to fight with the bloggers. If she would have just been presenting her case, her side, doing commentary, from her perspective or whatever, without all the extra antics and stuff like that, she could have made something different. Even like, let's say, collabing, with people that did not agree with her. That would have been interesting content from her. People would have respected that. But she's not she's not a business person. And she's definitely not somebody that understands how this game goes. If she would have, let's say, said, hey, you put all my family out there and this was wrong. And so I needed to correct you. If she would have, clicked the link and been like, okay, so this is where you're wrong. This is how I felt about it. And here's the thing. This is what many of you guys probably don't know. When her people were coming over to my IG talking and saying that, they basically didn't care about her much. They was just basically like, you won't want nothing to do with it. Okay. They didn't want no smoke. I told them if there was something in that video or in any videos about her that because remember, I was just going through the social media and sometimes it would, I would go past a picture and it would be something that maybe they didn't want to see, or even though everything was public, right? I told them, go to the minute mark. If there's something that you don't like, if there's something that you would appreciate, if you need me to blur a face or whatever, I'll do it. I told them that. Anybody that got in my inbox or anyone that got in my comment section, and that's for even if I don't like you, I have blur. Even look, remember when Mammy was going to jail and all this kind of stuff, and I had put her mugshot on a thumbnail. She emailed me and was like, I don't want that. I worked hard to get that expunged. So I didn't want, that mugshot out there like that, even though it's still on the neighborhood talk. It's still on, different places. I took it off of the thumbnail. Why? Not because I like her, but because I have ethics. Because she asked me. If Sonya, now listen, if Sonya had came to me and said, hey, could you get my family members, or could you do this or whatever, I would have did it. I told them all whoever you don't want in there, send me the minimum. I'm not going to go through the minimum. I'm not going to go looking for what you're talking about because I think it was like a 2-hour video. But if you want it off, all you had to do was say something. Whatever it is that she didn't like, all she had to do was say something about it. If she would have just been like 100, woman to woman on some stuff, I don't like this, I don't like you, I wouldn't have had a problem with taking stuff down. Now, what I wouldn't have did was take her down because, you know, she done popped out on social media, right? But I mean, after that day, my job was done. Okay, my job was done. People showed their appreciation in a grand way after that stuff happened. And you know, I would have been willing to work, but she's got this weird immature, childish like disposition. You know, if she would have one time, she could have turned that channel around and made a bag off of Nesto. She could have been doing that. She could have been countering whatever narrative. She could have been responding to what we were saying that she didn't like. She could have took some bullet points. She could have clicked the link and said, you don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't say. She could have did all of that. And I believe that people would have respected her to the point where I'm telling you, even right now, all she would have to do to save face, because it's obvious that he's sick of her, she's sick of him. Okay. Not to mention, baby, we know that I know that you messed around with your baby daddy a few months ago when he was in town. You met up with him. Don't lie, because I know. Okay. And 100%, I'm not saying allegedly, I know you hooked up with your baby daddy. You was with your baby daddy, Muffin. But if she would have said in it, you know what I'm saying? She could have did something different. Even right now, I believe if she was like, you know what, y'all, I was stupid. I shouldn't have been messing with that woman's husband. Nesto is on his own. If she did that right now and just was like, you know what, I was blind to it, digmatized, whatever, I believe that people would listen to her. Or at least Infomammy's people. You know what I'm saying? She could have built an audience. She could have. You don't go over there and do an interview that's viewed by hundreds of thousands of people. You're adjacent to people that are in the media, and you want to be on social media, and you don't capitalize off of that unless you're dumb. She got her platform monetized. You couldn't pay nobody to super chat her. She didn't even know, baby, look, getting money as a blogger on YouTube is the easiest 6-figure income I have ever made. When I tell you, it's like child's play, but there is a science to it, right? If she would have been respectful, I would have told her how to get to the bag. Well, she would have had to pay my fee, but I would have taught her how to get to the bag. She over there struggle streaming. Can't, like, it's just ridiculous. You know, it's so sad because like she linked up with the wrong people. She linked up with Silverback. Silverback had just started to get, like, after all of the stuff, I don't think she was getting a bag or getting, you know, a decent YouTube check. She didn't hit a 5-figure YouTube check until Thugger. And she had to be live for hours and hours for that. You know what I mean? She don't know what she's doing over there. Like, how are you sitting over there not at least getting 10 stacks? Like, it's the losers committee all day. Be the One says Sonya is a liar and boring. We like to listen in on her calls because she is dumb. I believe that. Absolutely. And right, she's unlikable though. She's unlikable, but she had the opportunity to make something happen with this stuff. She really did. But she's hateful. She's a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, child.
Yeah, the club. So. Hello?
Hello, Barry.
Yeah, Barry.
Barry.
Yeah, now I can.
Hi.
How you doing? Okay. Yeah.
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Good. You got 2 times in a row. That's good.
Yeah. Well, I only went out for like an hour last night. And then I just got out here like I got here like 8:40. I'm not gonna be out here too long.
Okay.
I'm here in Buckhead with the mistress.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm with this other girl that interviewed with Tasha K.
You what?
She interviewed this girl. She's with us.
Big Mustard. Hey, Big Mustard. What's going on, Big Mustard? What's going on, Big Mustard? Girl, come holler at me, Big Mustard.
Tasha K about a couple months ago.
What?
Yeah. She was,
so
she got a story. I ain't gonna say what it is. We're on a recorded line.
Yeah,
They get out in public. Look, they get out.
Okay, so she fucked up?
Yeah, she flipping her shit as well, you know. But her story was a little bit different, I guess, trying to insinuate that she a sex chaser, you know, chasing dudes for money.
Oh, okay.
Having babies.
Girl, stop it. Naomi Grace. Naomi Grace, come here, girl. Come here. Come in, Naomi. What is you doing? Naomi Grace, what you doing, Muffin? What is you doing, Muffin? Naomi Grace, can you take the link, Muffin? Right, Tatalicious. Now she worried about a recorded line. Naomi, can you take the link, Muffin? Come here, girl. Come on here, girl. Come here, baby. Let me drop this link. I don't know if she can take the link or not. Click that link, girl. Catch the link, Naomi Grace Muffin. Catch the link. Catch the link. Let me pin the link just in case Naomi Grace can take the link. Where's she at? Let me see. Is she there? Click the link, Naomi girl. Naomi, you frying chicken. Of course you frying chicken. Anyway. Right. Naomi is YouTube famous around here, girl. Look, if you wasn't frying that chicken, I would want to talk to you. Right, talking about she frying some chicken. Like she don't know how to be on a stream and fry chicken at the same time. Naomi Grace been frying chicken for 40 years. And now all of a sudden she knows she done fried chicken and mop flows at the same time before. Now all of a sudden she can't click a link and fry chicken at the same time. Okay, Naomi Grace.
From Rick Dude type of story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Twisted it up, huh?
Of course. Slandered it.
What?
That's what she do. But she's doing her too, so. Yeah.
Big Mustard suing Tasha K. Now you know you done told Big Mustard's business. You told everybody business. Baby, Big Mustard, where's you at? Now, what is Big Mustard go sue Tasha K for? She better be trying to sue her baby daddy. Okay? Tasha K ain't busting out one nut to get them children and not help take care of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
My friends was telling me, it was like, Tasha K got a lot of lawsuits. I'm like, oh my God. Well, you would think she would kind of curve it, you know?
So wait a minute. So what you saying is that wasn't good.
Huh?
That wasn't good.
No, it was, I don't know. It was fine. I got to see. A couple people that spoke to Maggie about it said it was good. Like she tried me, but I got to see just originally what happened. That's what I got to see.
Oh, okay.
That's all. I'm going to look at it probably tonight.
Okay. All right. But go
Damn, love to all 5 of them baby daddies.
Pardon me?
I said, go ahead and have a
Monday.
Yeah, what?
Monday. Tomorrow.
All right.
I'll see you on. Call me tomorrow, but I'm coming on Thursday.
All right. Okay, love you. Bye. How's your day going today?
Hold on. Oh, crap. Motherfucker. Hello?
How's your day going today?
Quite interesting.
Not
How are you?
800 years old and still clubbing.
Quite interesting. But you know, I text you all the interesting things, and we'll keep everything else vanilla.
Okay. Well,
Oh, baby, that didn't age well because it don't matter. It don't matter. You can reach him by trailway. You can reach him by caravan. We don't care how you get it to him. We gonna get the messages too.
got a 30-page letter today.
30 pages.
Pinocchio. Talking, and I sent that what he said.
You said a 30-page or a 3?
30 page.
He wrote you a 30-page letter?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what's the
same thing.
The gist of this whole thing? Want to come off the case?
Talking about some more money.
Really, CJ?
Same thing. And
did he even read his own contract?
Man, listen.
Because I don't see you scheduled for trial.
Thank you. Nowhere.
So he can't even.
So I sent you a message what he said. If I put in for that, then I don't owe him shit.
What?
Yeah.
You don't owe him.
Oh Lord, we're over 4 o'clock. I might as well go and finish this. Let me. I gotta send Team the Manifesting Vibers. We meet at 4. Oh Lord.
Shit now.
Thank you.
Oh, he's so stupid.
What you say?
I say he's so stupid.
Hey, I told you I went all the way. I told you that.
No, he sounds stupid as hell. What the hell is he talking about?
I'm telling you, and then I said, why do that? And one of the joints has got something to do with the new joint.
No. First of all that shit. The conspiracy gotta be. You gotta go to trial on that. It ain't no plea in it. All the other stuff is civil.
It's civil. Oh, baby, I bet you Nesto wish she could have took the deal. This woman really did mess up anything that he could have did.
And those 2 harsh charges is trial.
Right.
Let's go to trial. Show your hand. You know what I'm saying? Show what you're talking about. Let's go. And then you get to speak your piece about what happened, on your end. They only got a one-sided story on everything, but even still, all those other cases are civil.
Right. I'm just telling you what came with me today on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He must be talking. All of this must be that conspiracy stuff with that girl, because that's the only thing he's left on.
Yeah, that's it. That's what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
You can enter. What?
Yeah. And then
go to the grand jury. It's been a year. They should have then took that to the grand jury.
Exactly.
It's an open-ended situation. What else are they trying to get?
Yeah, I'm not gonna wait till Christmas time. And calling the third term. He don't know the terms. I know that the terms is not. They ain't doing no jury thing. They're not doing that in December. The last day was last month.
Hold on. Did Nesto say what he wasn't gonna do as far as wait? He wasn't gonna wait till Christmas time. Did he say that? In my mind. Baby, you gonna wait for 2 Christmases. You gonna wait another Christmas. Another Christmas you gonna wait. What do you mean you wasn't gonna wait till Christmas time? Is he for real?
He don't know I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tom, he don't crank up to January to February. I need to make my decision. I'm not trying to do. I thought I'm blowed on about the other friend that they asked for 20 from. So I blowed on that day too. I blowed on that day too. And that's the day I blowed on Junior, because Junior didn't read that fucking letter.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I thought. Huh?
You did what to Junior Muffin? Hold on. What you say you did to Junior? Let's see. What he done to Junior?
He told the third term. He don't know the terms. I know that the terms is not. They ain't doing no jury thing. They're not doing that in December. The last day was last month. He don't know I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tom, he don't crank up to January to February. I need to make my decision. I'm not trying to do. I thought I'm blowed on about the other friend that they asked for 20 from. So I blowed on that day too. And that's the day I blowed on Junior, because Junior didn't read that fucking letter.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I
thought.
Huh?
I said I need to run into him and get all of that stuff.
Yeah, I thought I was supposed to give it to. I said, man, it was one you supposed to read before you gave it to her, bro. The whole shit. That let me know if I had $1 billion, all that money I don't work as a slave for be gone.
You ain't blowed. Well, I don't know. You are currently incarcerated, so you might very well be blowing stuff. Okay, but that's your business.
Because nobody's reading shit. But they get mad and say, hey, man, you acting slow because
Especially if you can't read, you damn sure ain't reading shit.
you can't keep your account numbers. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, why you didn't ask me to do it? Oh, okay. But anyway, so, yeah. So, okay, well, that was good. But I was going to tell you, I don't know what it is with our connection.
Mm-hmm.
I had already thought about that, and we had discussed it with the person I talked to you about today. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Well, I could do that tonight. Actually, I could do it. There's no time frame on that. I could do that tonight.
Yeah. But and don't worry about the other thing, because that lets them do what they need to do. The other whatever you know what I'm saying? That's how you got your call today.
Right.
I'm just assuming. You got what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. How you feel? How's your health?
I had to get out of bed because my fucking back was killing me. So I got my.
Nesto, you got your black blown out. That's why you got your back blown out, Nesto. Look, I got mine blown out too, baby. I understand.
Out of bed. Yeah. So long as sun blowing, I'm okay. When that cloud starts raining, cloudy, get dark in here. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Get gloomy.
Yeah, and then.
That was the upside of living in Florida, waking up to the sun. But they said Dubai is 365 days of sunshine.
What?
That's what they say in Dubai. I was reading that today.
I wonder where they get that water from then.
Man, they had flooding yesterday or today. I seen it on the thing where they had cars all, sitting in water. I don't know. They're near the water. I'm assuming. I've never looked at Dubai on the map, so I don't even know where
they are.
They are near the water. Yeah, I've never was interested in Dubai, so I can't really remember how close to water it is.
You must be fixing your house, huh?
No, I'm actually just sitting here in the kitchen at the table. And so I'm just sitting, chilling.
What you say about your day today?
My day is cool. I went to the grocery store and then I came over here. That's it. And that was it. I made dinner for tonight. And she went to work, and the baby's mom's coming to get her after work today. She's missing her, so she called me to say she wants to pick her baby up.
Okay.
So, yeah. So she's going to come get the baby.
Okay.
Come and get the baby. Come and get the baby.
You say your day was challenging. What does that mean?
No, I'm saying it started off a little, you know. I still have to look at that interview. I still haven't watched it, but the girl that I spoke with was saying, you know, she saw a part of it, and she said, you know, from what she saw, you did good, I did good. You know.
She said you did good, Muffin. Just what she said. She did good. In my mind. I think she was lying to you, Muffin. I think it should even be more apparent now. Maybe you didn't get it in the beginning because you were still delusional. You did not know the caliber of people you were dealing with over here. You did not know that you were dealing with people that were actually educated, actually intelligent, okay, that didn't just started talking about court and stuff like that, baby. But I know you now. I know you know now. She definitely know now.
Okay. What's taking
you always gotta take it like, the thing with that is, a person could call and say, you know, I'm seeing you, but at the same time it could be a recorded conversation. You get me?
Absolutely. Right.
You gotta pull information, make you feel comfortable, make you feel at ease, and get to talking to you, and then want you to say something, you know?
Right. Okay, I got you.
Right. And she was like, I was looking because the girl said you were shaking during the interview, and I didn't see you shaking. I was like, why would anybody shake during the interview? That's crazy, because you accept the interview, so you willingly go. It's not like you got a police raid and you're in an interrogation room with the police. People shake during that experience. I get that, you know, but see, I could always get up and leave. So why would I be nervous? You know what I'm saying? That's dumb. Why would I be nervous?
Okay.
Girl. Yeah, that's like nothing. I'm more nervous sitting at a job interview. I've never been nervous for a job interview, but you need the job, so that would be a reason to be nervous because you really want it, you know. And you know, but if they ask me a question I can't answer, she can't ask me a question I can't answer. She can ask me a question I won't answer, but she can never ask me a question I can't answer. So to say that, but that was just, you know, it's just something to get people to watch. That's all.
I get you. I understand.
Yeah.
So is it going up? You gonna hit 1,000?
I'm already there. Yeah, I'm 1,010.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we there. We there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I had I'll text you that. I'll text you that.
Thank you, Shayla La. So let's see what she texted. So I watched the video and I don't think it bad. I don't think it was bad. I think they played it exactly how it went. But the bloggers, you know, they're going in. And somebody pulled up the article from my 1991 shooting. Can't put that on there. They like digging up everything. It's crazy. On a good note, they said our phone calls are bright now. So maybe I'll stop playing those. Or not bright. Girl. We still playing them, okay? They were always boring, Muffin. We made them fun, okay? We make them fun. Like I told you, you're my daughter.
Yeah. But more boring the calls are, the you know, it's straight off all of that, you know.
Right. Okay.
Although I think about anything.
Okay.
Nothing to talk about.
Man, this shit crazy, man. He come out there, and nigga started coming out crying. And I'm supposed to give him 2 license.
How much you trying to give him?
I was like, damn. I
didn't hear what you said. What they trying to do?
That's 2 licenses because he had
what?
same exact thing. Same thing.
What?
Yeah, today. Yeah, today. Yeah, today.
Does he have priors?
Is it what?
Does he have any priors?
No, not at all. Not at all.
What?
Not at all. Not at all.
Did he say that he? I'm assuming he's claiming he didn't do it, right?
Yeah, he got the statement and everything. He got the written statements and all that. Yeah.
What? And that wasn't what they offered him on the plea?
No, I offered him 20 to 10.
What?
Yeah.
But all of that, they don't care. Just like I told about that boy who didn't do it and the guy, admitted to the crime, and they still was looking like, well, we don't want to release him. I'm like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit. The boy's innocent. Innocent. And y'all feel like, it was like Kim Worthy, we don't.
All criminals are innocent, even when they're proven guilty, according to this hand.
She's just like Sammy. You don't give a fuck.
No.
Don't give a fuck.
He said the same day it was on TV. And I know that same one was over there when I went. Same one.
Mm-hmm.
The black chick.
Mm-hmm.
He said,
they both black. Right.
Yeah, he said he almost passed out in there. I said, I know how you feel, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I know how you feel. Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary. Even being innocent, it's just still scary. It's just as scary as being guilty.
Now, I'm going to say what's scary was that lawyer, he hired Black Chick.
Mm-hmm.
Black Chick knows she wasn't going to trial, knowing she wasn't going to trial. Today, she said, I want to get off his case. Yeah, and use that big bro, same thing. He was talking reckless to me when I go visit him. And just say, what? Well, you trying to get off? You got 10 days to get off. But the whole time, she was telling him that the judge say, he can't get off. She can't get off his case. So she been lying to him the whole time.
That's the thing, right? They'll make them stay on the case, and they don't want to stay on the case if they're not getting paid. So they'll use some type of excuse or a lie to say, and the judge will be like, all right, well, or I feel threatened, or I feel endangered, or, this relationship, it has to be something, but that's fucked up because you're making my case look bad at the same time by saying that to the judge.
Exactly.
Now you're making me come off like I'm violent. Like what they're accusing me of is, could happen.
Why does she think that like the legal system works where if anybody could just lie on you and that's what puts you in jeopardy? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It is fun to go back through these calls because it definitely hits differently now. It hits so different. I had a file that someone sent me putting them in order, but I don't know what happened. I was cleaning out my computer and I can't find it. But it's really weird. It's really weird to go back and revisit this. I guess that's why she seems, I don't know, to y'all, let me know. Do y'all feel like let me say it. I'm gonna take that back. No, she's not exercising even a little bit of humility ever. She still is literally acting like she's big boss shot caller and Nesto is this innocent victim. Like,
yeah, but
they don't care. Again, they don't care. They don't these people, like them lawyers. If they actually care, they would get that money they quoted and be like, you know what, let me go ahead and fight for you because you didn't do this. Let me look out. You paid me a lot of money, and I didn't do much of anything anyway. A couple appearances in a note.
And that was they said. I've been in that several times. Man, I wish I could send this shit off to you that you see this shit. But it's okay. I got too much on you in a damn way. It's just something else.
I know.
Okay.
Yes, so you're gonna walk right through it, really? That's what you're gonna do? You're gonna drag it across the floor? I'm not here.
Okay.
Clean it up.
Well.
Yesterday wasn't.
Hey, Duchess Muffin.
Like I said, I gotta watch the video, and then I can either.
So you know what? Since Tasha didn't edit anything out, she should really feel dumb. Don't y'all think? She should feel dumber.
supposed to do it tonight, but I may just do it tomorrow. I think my apartment is a better place to do it than here, you know. So, plus with the baby, I don't need the baby out in the background. We don't want the baby in the background.
Well, you know they got that new thing, that new camera thing now. That you cut.
I got it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna probably end up calling and getting Ben's camera. Because Ben got a really nice camera. I used his camera at Tomas' graduation.
You don't need no camera. You need an iPhone. That's it.
Oh, so I should go get a new iPhone? Because I was going to do that too.
That's what they shoot movies with.
With the iPhone. Oh, let me go get that.
Yeah, y'all. All the good movies. We're not talking. He talking about Tubi movies, right? Like even the films that my son shoots is done with a regular camera, not like stop it. Like what is he talking about? All you need is an iPhone.
I'll get that tomorrow.
Man, they got some shit. Man, that phone there. I watched the documentary on that phone.
That phone is everything.
Man, that thing.
Was it a cyclical documentary?
That high tech, man, that thing is boy. But I don't know what you're doing. All I know is right now, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Text it to me.
Yeah.
Text it to
me. I don't
yes,
know.
text it to her.
Okay. Well, you go ahead on and do what you got to do with the baby, whatever you need to do.
Because Nesto is not trying to hear that baby. Okay, Nesto do not care about that undocumented baby. He don't. Well, bless that baby's heart. We care about the baby though.
When are you gonna call me back?
I said tomorrow when you get done with the baby.
Oh, the baby's gonna be done. She's gonna be gone at 3 o'clock. Come on, get off at 3. She'll be gone tonight. So anytime tomorrow's fine. I don't have tomorrow Tuesday. I got one thing to do. I had called a couple lawyers today. I'm waiting on a call back, and that's what I thought it was when that girl called me. I thought it was an attorney, but then I looked at the city, and I'm like, this is different. So, since that girl put all my information online for everyone to see, address.
Who did that? That was old addresses. That wasn't the current address. But who did that to her? That don't make no sense.
Damn.
Yeah, so all my addresses on there, all of that stuff, you know. You know, the devil works hard. The devil works hard, pardon me.
Ain't that against the law?
Yeah,
No.
again, so I was, waiting on this lawyer to come.
It is not against the law. That's not against the law.
That's like stalking. That's some stalking shit.
Well, what she doing is promoting. She's promoting harassment, bullying. Because every time somebody says something real negative, she always hurts it. Anytime somebody says something nice, she calls them stupid.
When have y'all said nobody ever has come and said anything nice? And like, why she's lying now? And and what is stalking anyway? What is stalking?
So she's really and promoting, bullying and harassment and I'm gonna table with that damn rabbit.
Right, obsessed with the mess.
So I'm just gonna
look, ho, it's civil, okay? Right, obsessed with myself, but nothing Nesto did was against the law. It's civil, Sonya.
I'm just, I had somebody send a letter, but I'm just, I'll text you on that.
You ain't gotta go that far.
Yeah, I'll text you on that. You already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I understand, man. I get it. And this shit is exhausting.
No, I didn't see the baby punched her.
I get it.
Hold on, not the baby punched Sonya and call her not the baby is a bully. I told y'all these babies be bullying. I told y'all these babies be bullying.
Unnecessary, but they just turned into a YouTube reality situation. That's all it is. That's all it is. And it's all make believe because again, the phone call will say one thing and they'll turn it off and say something totally. You see how and you be like, that's not what I heard. Like, what are you even talking about? But then you got the minions that just, yes, I heard that too. Like, really? I didn't hear that. That's not what they said. Not at all what they, you, me, your son, and what's name was on the phone, and they was just chatting it up. They're all crooks. They're not talking about anything crooked. So what are you even talking about? It's just like
your criminal records. That's what we're talking about. Your criminal records.
Good out here, life is life. I'm saying da 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 da. That's all they're talking about. They're not talking about anything illegal. It's just a casual conversation. That's all. It's a comfortable conversation. What her right? What she wants everybody, like everybody else is saying. Oh, Sonya sounds like this. Sonya is talking like a regular talk. I don't need to sound like anything but a comfortable conversation. I'm not trying to sit here and press, and sexualize the person, sound like something other than just myself. I'm just all like, hey, boo, and I'm just laying here, and you don't say all of that stupidness. Like, for real? No, I don't talk like that at all.
You can't pay them folks no attention.
I don't know. I'm like, y'all sound like a bunch of dummies.
That ain't hitting on shit.
That's not her. She don't count. She doesn't cuss anymore. She's not cussing like she used to. Okay, well, y'all talk mad shit about my cussing, and I heard myself cussing. Was like, ooh, I do sound bad. I agree with that. Let me not cuss as much. No problem. And that's something I always said I was going to do, but never really listened to myself to do it. But then I'm like, all right, I'll not cuss as much. And they're like, oh, because, okay, of course, you sound dumb. Now the calls are out, like out. We serve our conversation. That's the problem.
Okay.
And I'm telling them, hey. Hold on. Oh, get away from the people. Everything. Come on. Rabbit pool is like a bunch of little black chocolate marks, whatever. I'm on here eating Elmo. Elmo got mail, girl. Elmo got Rachel. Hold on.
Hey, hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. She said, let's all ask Sonya whatever happened with her attorney and her lawsuit. Yes, whatever happened. And why she didn't get attorney for the situation with Miss Janice.
So yeah, ain't nothing to it. What you need to hurry to get this court stuff over with. That's all.
Yeah. I don't reckon about
That's it. Let's go. Let's get indicted. Let's do this. I'm saying? Go to court. Always.
2 years later. Okay. Shout out to Obsessed with the Mess. Thank you so very much for the super sticker, Girl Alive. We appreciate it and love you. Listen, there's this song and I will look, if y'all want to catch me outside, I will be in Chicago at the end of May. I'm going to put the flyer up. I'm going to be emceeing at a stepper set there, honey. So if you want to catch me outside, okay, and catch a dance with me, I will be there, okay? But in Chicago, we got this song that we like to step to, right? Well, not really. Older people like to step to it. We don't really like it that much, but it's called 20 Years Later. And that's what I think every time they say next week or next month or 3 months, 20 years later. But honestly, we do need to do a conversation though, because some of this stuff that Nesto is going through, the statute of limitations is out. Okay. So, he might not get that much time, we never know. We shall see.
Rabbit don't go down. All right. Let's go to court. I think I heard this one.
Yeah.
No. A rabbit. No, it's kind of in the refrigerator. I know you're going to be hungry still. All right.
Don't take care. Do what you got to do. I'll tell you more. Love you very much. And everything will be all right. Just do whatever you got to do. Wherever they're going to be.
I got you.
Yeah. They're waiting on you.
Right. Okay, I got you. I got you. I
You know
got
what I'm saying? They waiting on the people waiting on you. They waiting on
you.
you. You done made that
Right.
far. Yeah.
Just say you want to get off the damn phone, Nesto.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
But that's some hard work now. You gotta have some motivation for that shit. You do know.
Right. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think you got the motivation for that. Not that much.
You know? You don't think?
Well, you would have been on it by now. I mean, it's been 4 days. So it's 4 days
It's
now.
just all that, just from
4 days and 2 years.
all, you know, and then everybody, I just feel like, oh, I just need like a mental break on it. And that's why I'm like, I'm like not in no real like hurry, but then now I need to like today, I gotta do it. All right, I know. I know my brother called me.
Your what? Your brother what?
Can't let too much time pass by. So yeah. And then everybody, all the other were speaking on it as well. Like everybody wants to speak on it. So now everybody done spoke on it. You know what I'm saying? In the last couple of days. Now it's like, okay.
Right. You have 1 minute remaining. I agree with that.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, you know it ain't gonna be nothing good with this spoke on, so you know that.
Oh, of course. Everybody twisted it foul.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it wasn't what Sonya expected or hoped, or it wasn't what she was trying to do. What was I trying to do other than just speak on the fact that all y'all need to shut up and he's innocent, and that's all that matters. And y'all trying to ask me about
He's innocent. He's innocent. Boy, I tell you, this one right here, the Mammian is strong in this heifer right here. Child.
I'm climbing up Mammy Mountain where I can save him. I'm climbing up Mammy Mountain so he can cheat on me. I don't mind if he calls me trash. He can even beat me. I'm climbing Mammy Mountain. Mammy Mountain. I'm a big Mammy. He can cheat on me. He can beat me. I'm sad.
Child. Just don't make no sense.
my body. It's really none of your business.
What the hell about your body?
As far as if I fuck you, you know what I'm saying? It's not a question for nobody to ask me. And so while you're asking me, I was like, no one can ask me anything. The only person can ask anybody is his wife asks him. That's it. That's as far as the conversation goes. She can ask him anything, but she can't. No one can call me, and especially people that's not involved. You definitely can't call me and ask me, what I did or we heard. I don't care what you heard on the phone. So what? Go with that then. Run with that, and that's your conclusion, and that's all you get. So if that's what you feel from that conversation happened, then there's your answer, because that's all you're getting. Now you can call me a liar or this and other. It's not my place to be honest with you about anything. How about that? It's not my place. I don't have to be honest with you. Who are you to me? Nobody. So I can be honest, fake, truthful, whatever I feel like I want to be. You're nobody to me. You're a stranger.
Damn.
And you walking up asking me about who I fucked is out of line. And y'all sitting online for hours and days and months, about if me and him actually fucked. Or
yeah. And we know it.
We did fuck. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Like, y'all are so bored that y'all worry about what me and this person is doing.
That is true.
That's crazy to me that y'all are that invested in two strangers that y'all need to try to figure out what went on. And two, I'm gonna say married. So if he's not married, then what are we talking about? Trying to go with that? I keep trying to say, we can't find a marriage. We don't think they're married. Okay, fine. So now he's single.
So we're just going to skip the context for him not being married. We're going to skip the context that if he's not married, and this is like, we know the situation, but contextually, right? Wouldn't that actually be validating him as a scammer, a liar, a good for nothing ass, like, seriously?
Now what? You know what I'm saying? Pick what y'all want to talk about. You keep calling me a hoe, but you call me a hoe this week, but last week he's not married.
That don't make sense.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. And he said it on the interview to you. Well, if you're saying that you're not married and we're here with your mistress. Okay, so if he's not married, then why are you calling me a mistress? If you keep trying to, like, all y'all little, cons aren't working. It just doesn't make sense.
Our cons? No, honey, we're free. Your man's cons aren't working. He's locked up. Your cons didn't work. You got locked up. Okay? Baby. Hush now, baby.
No, I'm not going to get anything, but y'all can keep making up shit and keep running with the the fiction. Just keep going running with it. Keep running with y'all made up stories, because at this point, it's a fairy tale. You don't think it's pretty? Yes, yeah. I'm a definitely at 11. She's supposed to be here, and I'll be supposed to watch it together so she can kind of. What I might not really dig on, I wanted her to watch it with me, my niece, so that we can like both, kind of, point and then that way just do it and then just put it out and be done with it on that. But
oh, okay. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. Yeah.
I know you do. Hey, little girl.
All right. Well, I love you very much. You hold it
I
down.
love you too.
And don't stress about what these people are talking about.
I don't stress. I don't even. I think, but I don't stress.
Baby, you can't sleep. You can't eat. Okay.
Shit.
By the way, I made some chicken and shrimp Alfredo the other day, baby. When I tell you it was so good, but I make mine a little Cajun. I put a little Cajun spice in there, a little Tony Sheck's, a little Creole. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I did. I made some damn good chicken and shrimp Alfredo. Mm-hmm.
It's not worth losing anything, sleep, hair, nothing over.
No.
It's a bunch of strangers. It's like you care. A bunch of strangers with no life who's highly invested in somebody else's situation.
Yeah, we're at work, Muffin. Why you here?
They ain't going. I bet they ain't going on. The motherfuckers shit. I'm looking all on that shit, talking shit.
Baby, nobody's safe. What are you talking about? You know what? Listen to this call, even though I know it's from December of 2023. Look, this makes me want to get on some bullshit. I've been holding something back, okay, that nobody else has, and I will feel a little shady putting it out. But if I keep listening, I may get triggered and I might set it off, okay?
Oh, they do it? No. They do it to everybody. Trust me, they do the same shit on everybody's page. All of those bloggers do is promote hate.
What?
That's all they do. Yes, that's all they do is promote hate on everybody's channel. On everybody's story. Any story they get a hold, they just promote straight hate.
It's promoting hate because we don't agree. She's just so weird. This is such a strange disposition, okay? It's such a strange disposition.
And I would say that's one thing I can say why Wendy Williams get the respect she got. Because she gossiped, but she didn't promote hate. She was not.
Wendy Williams did the same thing that we doing. She got in people's business. She got under their skin. Okay. She asked very probing questions. She would talk to people's enemies, family members, whatever. She got to the T, honey. So stop it. It's promoting hate if you don't agree with this dusty. Ugh.
Okay with that. She got to be very tasteful about, she would say less than smart. She would never call nobody stupid, dumb, stuff like that. She was always tactful about, but then that was a career. That wasn't no,
Right.
bullshit.
But no, it's bullshit because you can. This is absolutely a career. It absolutely is. We pay real taxes. We have to do real research. Most of us have multiple computers sitting on our desk. Like, look, there is a laptop, a MacBook in front of me, an iMac over here, an iPad right here, and 2 phones right here. Subscriptions to, like, God knows how many, like, look, getting stuff together for taxes or whatever, like over like $3,000 in subscriptions and shit. If you don't get the hell out of here,
So
Okay.
can't come behind, whatever.
Yeah.
So okay, call me tomorrow.
All right.
I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Boy.
Oh, we got a message to read. Okay. So it says, oh, we got to read in his voice. And also, you get a Google Pixel 8 that you can edit the background pictures and edit their faces. Also, you have to block out in your mind, all negativity. And I could tell it has taken an impact on you. The enemy don't know you. The only way you can win is to stay focused on the positive, which will be so little in the comments, but so huge. Give an uncle and a tail 1,000. What the hell, Nick? Give an uncle and tail 1,000 miles. Also, I can tell that you're all over the place and super distracted, even though that sound like a positive phone call you got yesterday. That could it only take a few conversations to get across the mouth to get confirmation of your inner thoughts. So what I'm saying is that if you were in your inner thoughts, God already sent you the message through people that you wear that you were on the right path. So stop procrastinating on your thoughts and move forward, because it's always someone always thinking the same. What the fuck? Same way you're thinking. That is why I learned throughout my travels in every city I visit, it was always someone who had the same vision I had, but one step ahead of me. I have said you're super distracted. Pull yourself together and use this opportunity and build a super empire. The same way you did with your real estate in the past. Hold on. And how you made other people rich, managing their businesses to stay focused. Okay. Something about an opportunity is a little cut off. Your position to power, not that great in the tech world and not fully advanced. I would go get me some geeks. Go online or go find one at school to give me that, to boost my image, to futuristic, to comfort your empire. You missed have the new technology of the information world to bulldoze to bulldoze the prehistoric age. People slow not a period in sight, y'all. Not a period in sight. Okay? To bulldoze the prehistoric age, people slow mindset. You have to understand what level you're on right now. Even you say you don't want it with your backstage person. You have to get someone to make you out of a imaginary clone of yourself. So you need to stay relevant and let them find your position in the camera. So your audience would be so thirsty for your royalty appearance. So drink you a lemon drop and sit back. It sounds like you had the lemon drop muffin and enjoy your debut. Not debut, day view, and embrace who you are today. And these information days are not going nowhere. This a job has been created for you to work from anywhere. Even I'm your Mercedes-Benz RV. So take heed what I'm saying. If you left the 4 get cold and turn into ash, that's on you, because it's not meant for you, for your doing anything else but great as getting free money. You're the main attraction. Now, sometimes people are super wealthy that gain by working hard, but a lot of them, it was passed down through generations. Because if something to me in here and I die, the legacy, let me see, the legacy can continue on to you and your kids. Okay, let me see. Y'all, I'm a translate, but I gotta read this bullshit. Take that picture that's on your refrigerator of me and you and look at yourself, look at that person deep and say, what would you do for let me stop. What would you do if you was that person? That's how you're going to find your new energy. I remember when I told Nesto trying to get her to manifest. I remember when I told you I was going to start that security company and along with the tour bus throughout Buckhead, you thought I was crazy, but I did it because it was impossible. I wanted the business on Peachtree, the tour buses for celebrities and security companies all into one. I was on my way, as you can tell back then, perfect imperfection of my image. So I see the same thing for you. Now, if you stay focused, just imagine where would I have been 18 months ago if I was still on the street, because it started with one patrol car and I had 10 before I came in here, and other people was willing to stop their company just to work for me because I had the right chemistry. Hold on, y'all. He had the right chemistry. Okay. Yes. Okay. And let's not forget that them cars were stolen. Okay. Let's not forget. Okay. So is what I'm saying is, I know you don't like to deal with people and ask for help, and you keep talking about all these different ideas you want to do, but of you don't have the passion and the interest. It's all just a myth. So that being said, is in this game you're in now, you don't have to wait for someone to get off work to play with the camera. You need someone who's going to urge and encourage you to do more, and they're super hungry. People want your information that they're making their false advertisement and accusation to gain followers, but when you are the GOAT, you have to move like it. So I'm in here for helping people with the lifeline of excuses, and everything is a millennial age. They expect to give to you. Have I learned from my mistakes? Absolutely. This total experience could be a blessing and a curse at the same time. The blessing for me is you. The curse is defending for my life. It's saying don't let it go to waste. Just say you need a grown-up mental vacation. You need to write everything down and sit down and take a deep breath and cross out all these responsibilities that you're taking of that is not making any sense. And what is the purpose? And why are these things are in your life that make you feel you're at a brain still lock? Because if you don't, there's something coming your way that you're going to miss. I'm your comforter, Holy Ghost. I do a lot of listening. And if I didn't love and care about you, I wouldn't have the strength to tell you what's real and what not. We all need someone that's going to tell us the truth, even if we don't like it or not, about ourselves. That is a super support system. So I was right. You have to stay on your game every day with that innocent project, because it clearly shows you as of today, the 5th, your views are not balanced. They're fluctuating. You have to keep them at a steady pace and higher value to overload the system. Even on your worst day, you have to talk about what you're going through mentally, physically, and emotionally, because I promise you, there are millions of people who has walked in your shoes, are still going through whatever dealing with as of today as well, but has no one to relate to. This is why people run to social now, because they're looking a way to vent out with their inner and outer pain and emotional extent. They have someone they have someone supporting as well, like yourself, with your new brand, The Innocent Project. Go get them, champ. I see you put your Catwoman superhero leather outfit on with your cape thrown behind your shoulder. So then she says, I hear you. I love you. And he says, I love you. Is there any more?
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next one.
Thank you, Shay. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I had to make pauses because there was no commas. There was no periods. That was the hardest thing I have ever read in my entire life. She said, go get him, champ. He said, go get him, champ. Okay. I can't. I cannot. I cannot. Okay. Shout out to Lovejoy in my mind. Girl, what is happening here? What is happening, y'all? I don't understand. Y'all, I don't even understand. And then Sonya gonna lie and say, I hear you, because she couldn't read that shit. Sonya, you know good and hell well you couldn't read that shit. She knows she couldn't read it. I cannot. I cannot. So listen, I'm gonna call y'all later. I gotta go now though. My eyes is red. Allergies is bothering me. And I don't know what the hell I just read. Shout out to Shady Shay. Exactly. Pimpalations, honey. Pimpalations, chapter 27. No, chapters 1, verse 27. Girl, I can't. I love y'all so much. Thank you guys for coming over. Let me drop the link to this other channel. But you know what? I'm just going to have to put it in the comment section because I forgot. I played, this is for my homies, you know, when we were mourning Sonia's tits. So I'm going to have to edit this video. Or either you know what I'll do? I'll put the unedited version on the Patreon, and I'll have to re-upload the other version because baby, this was a mess. Because they're not going to keep it monetized. So crazy. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, Primetime said no muffin. No, really? You know, I absolutely love ad revenue. I'll see if I can leave it up. Y'all. I'll see what I can leave. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Jesus. In my mind.